This video brought to you by Mack's Barbecue.
On Route 32 in Humptula.
Come on down, we got some great food. That's Mack's Barbecue.
Is there anything wrong with being called a redneck? Every state has them, especially parts of Washington. You just might find that lots of people in the Evergreen State are at least a quarter redneck. Just look at Ponderay County. The goal today is to show where the most redneck cities are in the big old state of Washington. How do we do it? We measure the things most Washington rednecks love. You know, shooting, hunting, fishing, chewing tobacco, heck, even Walmarts. Let's get started. Our first stop on the redneck circus of Washington starts in Moses Lake, a pretty damn necky place way out on I-90. Within a short drive are enough gun stores and bars to keep rednecks entertained all year long. Plus, it's 75% white here. Being right on Moses Lake means rednecks here can sit out all day long, catching a bass and catching a buzz. You know there's lots of rednecks in Burlington on I-5 north of Everett. It's 80% white here and a very blue-collar place. Burlington ranks 4th for dollar stores, 8th for trailer parks, and 1st in Walmarts per capita in Washington. And for a redneck, having a Walmart all to your very own is like short lines at Disneyland. If you took Route 97 out toward the middle of nowhere, after about 10 bush lights, you'd come to Mack. You know when you get there because you'll see a big old pile of beer cans. We might as well just call Mack and the rest of the 509 the center of the redneck triangle for the whole state. Mack ranks high in Washington for the number of fishing and bait shops per capita, as well as the number of tobacco stores too. Plus it's 92% white. That's redneck heaven. Seems like there's rednecks in every nook and cranny in Washington. And we can't leave this redneck roundup without mentioning at least one city in Thurston County. Today we stop off in Tenino. The area around Tenino ranks 3rd in Washington for number of places to fish, and there's plenty of dollar stores here as well. Tenino necks wear camo to church, so you know they'll wear camo when they hit the beach. Hunting, fishing, loving every day. Way out on Route 395 near the base of the mountains is the real redneck community of Colville, which is 3rd in the state for hunting. You know the necks way out this way like to get after it big time, and something's in season at some point all year long. You know, deer, turkey, gray squirrel, brown squirrel, coon, beaver, baby otter. Shit, if they had alligator in these parts, they'd shoot those too. Down on I-5 north of Vancouver is the small city of Woodland, Washington. Woodland ranks 7th for gun stores, 16th for bars, and is 5th in the state for trailer parks per capita. Is there anything more American than a liquored up Washington trailer park redneck getting after it on a NASCAR Sunday? The answer is no. No, there's not.
This is Mike at Mack's Barbecue again. Did I mention that we got gator? We got some good gator. Come down and try our gator and we will throw in some hush puppies. That's Mack's Barbecue.
On Route 32 in Humptula. Continuing our neck tour of Washington, we come to Zillah, a little city in Yakima County right along Route 82. The high school graduation rate for Zillah residents is about 72%, which means 1 in 4 folks here thought screwing around was way more important than learning. And as we know, rednecks just hate school. But that's okay, Zillah necks. We'd all agree with you that getting stuck in the mud somewhere is way more fun than sitting in math class. If you jumped in your beat-up truck and took I-5 south from Olympia, eventually you'd come to Little Rochester. Just follow the shotgun blast and the smell of catfish frying. Rochester ranks 5th for chew, 9th for bars, and is 8th in Washington for dollar stores. They ain't first class, but they ain't white trash. They're wild and a little crazy too. Some girls don't like Rochester guys. Ah, but some girls do. If you like your women just a little on the trashy side, then head on down to Danville, Washington, which is right on the Canadian border. The number of bars and gun stores are both the 5th highest in the state. You just know necks in these parts get liquored up and then head home to sit out back and wait for Bambi. Oh wait, this is Washington. They have deer stands in their front yards here. And where's the most redneck city in Washington? That would be Shelton, hands down. Located right on Highway 101 north of Olympia, we're speculating this entire place is some shade of neck. Shelton ranks 2nd for dollar stores, 5th for bars, and is 8th in Washington for places to get smokes and chew. If you stop off the 101 in Shelton, expect to see lots of people with red solo cups for spit and chew, mullets, old hunting caps, and fishing poles. God bless Shelton and God bless America. If you live in Shelton or any of the other Washington cities we mentioned, you live in redneck heaven. Consider yourself blessed.
Y'all come. Y'all come. Oh, you all come see us down there. Hey! Thank you, Roger.